Hello everyone, this is Brain King.
And X Punishment.
It is the King's Queens. We're bringing you another discussion video. So yeah, this is going to be a discussion video, whatever the last time was, I forget the actual note was, but this is going to be talking about, I guess, the truth of things. Since a lot of things are kind of, covered up by the truth, and people kind of say things and to hide their true intentions, though. So that's kind of what this is about, though. Of course, first I want to go over to is, really quickly, since I have this here, since I saw a lot of people being bothered about this, and I don't know if I went over this really carefully, but since I know people are going to get pissed off, yeah, look what I got here. 3 Firewall Dragons. Awesome card. Does not need to be banned. Needs to be at 3. For all you people who are bothered over this card, get over it and deal with it. Not putting it in my deck though, but I feel like putting 3 of them in my deck just to piss some people off though, since they really don't like that card. Because now they got another link for Cyber Monster ban, which what's the point of making the Firewall Xyz Dragon if the card it goes for is banned? Which, besides, if that was one of my Trickster cards, I'm still using it in my deck. Don't like it. Too bad. Just like the Destiny Disc Commander, they changed the effect around. I'm using the original text. Don't like it. Don't duel me. Anyway, on topic here now. Talking about the whole about some truthism things, I guess, and also something else I saw too was kind of disturbing though, which I'll go into that. That shouldn't take too long. I was shown because as you may know, Loomlight deck is one of the main decks I use, and I saw people mixing dangers with that now. And all I'd say is, Net Decker and those decks do not work well at all together. I see that, the danger cards have a similar play style to that of Dark Worlds and the Fable archetypes, but to Loomlights they don't. And I'm not trying to say ban all the danger cards, because those who actually play the deck pure, it's not good for them. But seriously, people, if you like dangers, play dangers. If you like the Loomlight deck, play Loomlights. Don't misuse the cards and put them together. It won't work. Because I'm not going to show the deck though, which I kind of feel like doing a deck. We did the deck profile review series. I feel like doing that again and using that one, because that's not a Loomlight deck. That's a horrible deck.
Yeah, Phantom Knight's in it too.
Yeah, it's kind of like how they're mixing Burning Abyss stuff with everything, and how your deck had Burning Abyss mixed with Phantom Knights. Like
the PK Fire
deck. And the strange thing is, people blame Phantom Knights and Loomlights for something they didn't do, when yes, these other decks are at fault for that.
Press F to pay respect.
Funny thing is too, none of the Phantom Knight cards got hit. It was all the Burning Abyss cards that got hit though. And
I'm so sorry.
Again, also, I don't play Dangerous, so I could care less if they get hit or not. But those who play the deck pure, unfortunately, it's not good for them. But leave my Loomlights out of this, because first of all, the person who did that, you don't know how to play the deck. That's not a Loomlight deck. Should I even swear on this too?
Who gives a fuck?
Let's just say that deck was shit.
You'll leave it to me to swear first.
And you're not getting a shout though, but yeah, it was just basically a deck I saw that had Danger, Loomlight mix, and there was some Phantom Knight cards there. There was Nightmare cards, and there was Cybers cards, there was Rockets, there was all this crap in there. Copy paste cards and stuff like that. And heck, even that one card that was put in the structure deck the other day that is $10 though, which I don't know.
Oh, you mean that one zombie card that's like $10 or $11 now?
Yeah, I forget its name. I don't remember its name because it's very irrelevant to me, because I don't use it in any of my decks, because any deck that uses it is fragile. Which, by the way, I want to put something else out too. Sorry to go off topic again, but it's very sad that people are now. I'm just going to use this for example. People are like the toxic side of the youth community are narcissistic people, because they're blaming this piece of cardboard here for their misuses. Saying this card's at fault for what happened. It's not this piece of cardboard's fault. It's your fault for misusing the card. What does it say? Cyberse there. Use that in your Cyberse deck. Now, I don't use this deck at all, but I'm respectful towards these decks here, and it's not right to misuse, because now anyone who plays that deck, their main card's gone. Think about like number 107 being banned. Your deck would be just ruined.
Don't give them ideas.
Yeah. But still, it's just like have respect for other people's decks and don't misuse their cards. Just because you can go for it doesn't mean it needs to go in your deck. See my Trickstar deck? All tricks are like monsters. I have people saying, oh, you should put in an Xyz monster, you should put this there. I'm thinking, if it's not Trickstar, I do not want it in there. Pure Trickstar deck, only Trickstar cards, only. But yeah, that's just what it is. You people are just narcissistic and blame a piece of cardboard for your actions. And honestly, that's being very toxic of you. That's pretty sad.
Kind of like how I had when I said this is not the best deck, and people start saying that. I was saying it's the best deck out there.
Yeah,
You Amino. God, that was horrible.
that was your zombie deck, I think it was.
I didn't even want to fucking play anymore. Like they were so rude.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, but it was a deck that made like God quit.
we'll get that here in a sec. So anyway, let's go on the truthisms part. I guess the truth that's hidden, I guess, behind the lies.
Which one?
Well, or do you want to go with? We'll go with the YouTube stuff afterwards.
All right, that seems fair enough.
Well, I want to first point out Duel Links though too. And now I haven't really done a read on this thing, and I might do this on my channel, or I might just leave it here. I don't know, but I gave the game. I didn't play it for 2 years because of the format reasons. And I thought, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll give at least a chance. A month into, I enjoyed the first month, but a month after into playing it, I noticed there was something off about this game. Like now, of course, on mine right now, there's like 9 pawn pieces that mean I can duel 9 people, and then after that says you can't duel another for like just over 4 some odd hours, unless you like go to, and it says advertise, go to the shop, buy items using real life money, or you can go to the gate and duel with keys, which if you're out of keys, then you have to go put real money in to buy the keys, and then in-game currency you don't get from being a duelist. So if you win or lose a duel, you don't get that. Even if you do get, it's very rare to probably end up against 1 gem. Packs are 50, and it's just they made it to the point that getting the in-game cards, get new cards is almost near impossible to get, and dueling is you only get duel 7 times. You have to wait a long time, and it's just the whole reason is. And when you go to the store or the shop to buy packs, it also has the option to put real money in the game to do that. And I'm seeing people buying 3 of the Ancient Gear deck using real life money, and then I'm seeing them just do that though, and it's like they're milking their game to make it take longer so they don't just finish it within said time, which not in a good way. They're milking it so they're milking the money of the player base. It's like milking a cow and there's no milk coming out though. Like that's what they're doing to the poor people. They're screwing them over. And there's people who are saying that they like this over Mass Rules 4. Personally, I like the new math. I like the new rules as opposed to this because at least I can use a Trickstar deck in here or my Cyber Angel Ritual deck to the fullest extent. It just my other decks won't work in there. And same my Demise Rune deck, I can use that in the new rules. But it just this speed duel rules. The only deck that benefits off this is Exodia, and there's no Exodia in there. So, but it's just a big cash grab. It's it's a scam basically because I've seen people who have had their accounts banned after they bought something. I've seen people who put real money in the game and they didn't get their in-game purchase, and then when they did get it, they got their account banned. There's some that try to contact Konami because they didn't get their what they paid for and they didn't respond back. Like this whole thing is just it's a big scam. It's just begging for money. And the shuffling system is rigged when you deal against AIs. They get perfect hands, you get bad hands. When you go against Legendary Duelists, it's the shuffling, the rewards when you beat them, the cards they have there, that's rigged, so it always gives you the cards you don't want. Like the cards I have 3 of. It's just like everything about the game is rigged, and it's just a big cash grab is what it is. And it's like, basically what it is they restarted Yu-Gi-Oh! So they're basically trying to remilk all the money they made in the last 17 years, because 2002. So they're basically just trying to redo it and re-get that money again, and then they make it into an actual card game to get more money to people. It's just the money's gone to their head, and I'm seeing, like I said in my one video, like the card games going downhill. But this, what I'm talking about here is more or less their video games are going downhill. The last actual Yu-Gi-Oh game that I can say was amazing was Legacy of the Duels. Now there's people on Tag Force games, World Championship games. I never played the Tag Force games, but from what I've seen, they're amazing. The World Championship games, also amazing. And even Legacy Duels, you can duel as much as you want. But if you lose, you get in-game currency. And it doesn't ask you to pay them money. Unless it's like for DLCs.
Ugh.
But now they're making Legacy Duels Link Evolution, which I'm excited for the game. I'm going to get it. My one issue is that they're using the new rules. So don't come crying us kind when, why does somebody want to play a game? Well, it's got the new rules. Make it so it's optional for only the Brain series, and when you go duel people online, you can either choose Mass Rules 3 or 4. I feel like that would, save that game. So, I don't know. And I know I know someone's gonna get mad about saying, oh well, because Duel Links is a pay-to-win game. There's gonna be people get triggered. Honestly, I don't care because you're the idiots who put real money into a game to get virtual cards when you could put your money into buying real cards, doing with real cards. Not saying like buy this though, but like a starter structure deck. Go do that. Then you can play a full card game, a full field, a full deck, a full extract, and play for fun. And not buy these virtual cards that you'll end up getting that won't last long. Because so people are aware, do you honestly think they put their money towards the servers? No, because when I'm on there, servers crash like several times a minute. That's how unstable the game is. And they complain that, Dual Network for them pocketing the money too. Well, what are you doing? You're pocketing the money too. Like that's honestly what they're doing.
Well, those crashes on phone.
Yeah. I've been on my phone too. It's phone, computer, wherever it's on, crashes. They're just pocketing the money because they want more money. And they make it into a card game is trying to milk more money out of people. It's just money, 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 money. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but you're not getting money. And part of the reason I made cutbacks too is because I want to make sure you make less money. Because as a true fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't agree with everything you do. Because there's ones that we're fans of Yu-Gi-Oh, but they always, agree with what Konami does. And unfortunately, I disagree with the Duel Links thing. I honestly think the game should be either fixed via master duels, like the regular thing, or just get rid of it. Because honestly, no. From people I know, there's not one person I've actually seen that's actually liking the game. There's people who just pick it back up and just not even a month later, just quit, not even play anymore. It's just.
Or just losing my friends.
Yeah. I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You want to play video games, Legacy Duels, there's Link Evolution, you want to play that, or just play in real life. What's so tough about that?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, for product-wise, just buy starter decks, structure decks, tins, legendary collections, legendary decks, manga, stuff like that. Don't buy booster boxes. It's a waste. They're overpriced. They're going to up them pretty soon, too. Actually, they've already done that, haven't they? Because we saw it the other day.
Yep.
Yeah, so they said this April. And it was just for OCG only, which means Japan. Well, I know it's already went up, though. So they're probably thinking, we'll say April to make it so that people still buy it till then. But I'm glad I stopped last November because, it's already gone up, though. But I've been just buying my cards online a lot. I'm saving a lot of money just buying my cards online. I recommend that to people too. So, anyway, I think that's all to discuss about Duel Links. I think it was. Don't get me wrong, I still play the game. It can be a bit fun at times, but it's just, I don't know. It's left a bad taste in my Yu-Gi-Oh game compared to the other ones I played. So, like I said, it's shit compared to the other games. So, anyway, we'll talk about the other YouTubers now.
Sure. But the whole Galactic God thing, me and Serene King, we were just, oh, how long has it been since, you actually made a video? And, we went and looked and it was like 2 years ago. And, I was like, I actually forget what's even in his zombie deck.
Put you in frame there.
Well, yeah, I'm in frame, don't worry. And we were just looking and we couldn't even find the video. We didn't even find anything of it. And the video that I thought it was, it even wasn't even there. It wasn't even it. And we came to a conclusion. It's just, there's no way of hiding it. There really isn't. I really think I made Galactic God quit. It's not because, he was having a hard time. No. It's the fact that he got butthurt for the fact that I fucking put a pure zombie deck that's probably better than his. Now, I will say there was a few things that I did get kind of wrong. But yeah, I was very, I was very happy with my deck and was very proud of it. And I've actually made upgrades to that deck, and it's 100% better, I think, at least. But we couldn't find that video anywhere, and he deleted my comment, and then maybe a month later,
He deleted your comment 5 minutes after you posted it, though.
Yeah, but I was talking about like when he quit. It was like a month or so later.
A couple months. I think it was like November, and then January as the video went up. So,
Yeah, I think.
and he didn't
Yeah,
post anything since after that though. Like,
yeah. Like he literally quit. Like he was like, "Oh, I'm going through a hard time." It's like if you're going through a hard time, it's called you take a step back, you rethink, you collect your thoughts, and you come back to YouTube and you just be like, "Okay,
well, he was also
I done it. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I done it. Look at my fucking YouTube channel. You can see from where it stopped and where it began again. I took 2017 off? No, 2018?
I don't really call it shit.
I, I don't remember. I know one year, the year that I moved to Elmer, and then I had that shitty freaking dial up Wi-Fi.
I think that was like 2015 or 16 or something like that, somewhere around there.
No, it wasn't 2016 because that's not when I left. What's her face? It was
15.
2017, I think.
I think it was 15, honestly.
It doesn't matter, but one of the years, and then I come back with freaking just a big huge fire and just say, all right, trying to get shit done. I gotta start streaming. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And I loved it. I was perfectly fine. I was just overwhelmed. I wanted to do more stuff. But back to God, he just was just being a pussy and just says I quit. Another few things that I've seen from YouTubers is there was a lot of people that were very upset about God leaving. There was people doing fuck is it called? Line in the title.
Well, he also made a video where he said he was butthurt over toxic people in the YouTube community, but that was right after you made that comment, though. And the thing is, that's quite narcissistic of him because he's the definition of toxic in the community because he was one to make copy paste decks and basically plays just to win.
Yeah, that's literally what it did. My deck was literally made. I want to say I put that together in a full day.
Like there's
maybe
what people like these toxic people do is they look at videos online like deck profiles and they basically rebuild that deck copy it and then they change a few cards around. That's how they build a deck.
No.
How we build a deck is we look at what cards we have and we build a deck from that though. I know every card out there. I've read every card top to bottom and I know and I'm like, what do I put in my deck? Now of course I'm still missing some cards because they're OCG only, but when they come to TCG, I'll get them online and build my decks. So all the decks I build, you don't see anywhere. You don't see his decks anywhere at all. And we build our decks on our own. We haven't had to go online and look at a source like Google. Oh, what's the best cards to put an attack in a deck? What's the best cards to put a trickster deck? No, we built those decks on our own without looking at any sources.
I've been using Takos for 6 years and I still haven't lost.
And we've looked at decks online to see others, but are we gonna copy that? No, because we want to see what other people do. And most of the time,
it's trap tricks cards. Like what the fuck?
And then like I've seen like was it like someone saying, "Oh, put these Boral Link monsters in your tricks." I'm like, well, those aren't trickster cards, so why would I put that in there? I'm not gonna do that. And it's like that's an instant dislike right there because that's already not a trickster deck. And then people making these so-called pure decks, they got Nightmare Link monsters in their decks. That's no longer a pure deck. Like it's just we build our own decks, and that's what it is. Yeah. And people bother me to put that one monster I don't care about that was put in the structure the other day in my deck. Just like, no, nothing that in there. That's people who need cards like that are just have fragile decks. They can't handle deck at their best. And besides, it's an overhyped card. It's not that amazing that somebody did do to my trickster light stage. And you know what I did? I just activated our light stage. So didn't matter anyway. Yeah. But anyway, back to the YouTubers.
Somebody unlucky.
The mooch.
Oh yeah, the one that scared a montage dragon and I beat him. Yeah, that guy.
Well, I don't want to say only one person's guilty of this because I've seen this with other people too. But a lot of these YouTubers, they put their PO box, their Patrons, their PayPal's, whatever else they can find there.
Cybernet's not that bad. At least I don't really see him doing that much stuff. But I mean, I understand it's YouTube. But here's the thing: somebody unlucky. I don't fucking know if you watch this, and I don't give a fucking damn about you. But stop. Like, you own the fucking card store. You own fucking an online card store that you sell your own cards. Use your own fucking money. Don't use fucking your fans' money. Don't use fucking anything else. Use your own damn money. Why? Because you're probably making a fortune. And what you do is that you're, as we like to be, as I like to call it, you're double dipping into, well, I'm just going to use my fans' money and then put my work money into my work. No. If you're going to fucking do your own personal shit, take it out of your damn work money. Don't take it out of ours. Take it out of your own money. Give something back to the community, not in your own fucking pocket.
Like Cyber Knight, he did the other day was a giveaway for the Summer Structure deck. He said it was tough to get because people are hoarding. Which people who are doing the hoarding stuff they did with Switch, stop. You're also toxic too.
People are doing that with the Switch?
Well, they were doing it like 1,000 on Switch, but that's besides the point though. But no, people are hoarding Soul Burner Structure decks, making them $20 as opposed to 10. But Cyber Knight actually did something nice, and I will give him that though. Of course, I didn't agree with the whole deck profile I did there because he didn't really read Fusion of Fire correctly. But that was nice of him to actually say, because his deck's tough to get, I'll give up 2 for a giveaway for free. That's good. Something unlucky, putting your Patreon, your PO box, your PayPal, that's just like.
I haven't seen him do a fucking giveaway before.
No, but what it is, it's just mooching for money, and it's just like.
That's all he ever does. Like, he literally is like. He was like that old guy talking at the book. Like, fuck. Like, he's literally like, go to our website and you can get more things. I'm totally not reading up from a thing.
A script.
I'm not looking up on the ceiling because it's totally not on the ceiling on some big guy's dick. I love Black. Wait a minute. Yeah.
It's a script though. You're supposed to give eye contact with your audience.
He barely fucking does that. I mean, I don't give eye contact because I have ADD and I like to move my eyes around. So usually when I'm looking this way, it's because of my ADHD and I'm trying to revert back to you guys. So I mean, there has been people asking, like, do I have these disabilities? And if it's true, it's true. I do. And that's why I can hardly sit and play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because usually, you've seen it, I need to stand up and actually move around for a little bit.
Yeah, but as a content creator, you create your own content using your own money. We've gotten to where we are through our own wallets, our own money. We put our own money out to get these things. We're not like, these people who mooch to say, you want content, give me money, and I'll provide you content. That's not being. So you have 500,000 subscribers. You can't say you got there on your own. You got there through other people. Who can honestly say that? We create our own content with what we enjoy. There'll be people coming to me saying, "Oh, we want you to build this copy paste deck." Well, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna. I rather have. Because I'm almost on 300 subscribers on my own channel. I rather be at this point for the rest of my life, doing what I do, being me, than having 500,000 subscribers, making copy paste decks, and having people just hand me stuff for free. I don't want to be that. I want to be me. I'm not trying to get popularity, fame, or money. I just do this for fun.
Yeah, I do.
I just do this to be me. I want to show people my content. And not only do YouTube videos, I've done drawings, story writing, AMVs, a lot of things. This is all my own work. That if anything costed money, that part came out of my own wallet. So at least I can say, at least we can say, we've gotten to where we are on our own. We've helped each other through shoutouts, and that's what we've done. So, unfortunately, some of our YouTubers can't say that.
Yeah.
And it's just like even Konami too, they're mooching off stuff with their Duel Links, and something like you're putting all those things in your thing, that's not any better. Because, when you're like, I had people come to me saying, "Oh, I'll give you a playset of Dark Reckoning Xyz Dragon for your Dimension Dragon deck." I said, "No, I don't put any links in my at all because I don't want people to send me stuff. You keep your stuff, I'll get it on my own. Thanks anyway, but you keep your money, you keep your cards. I don't want it. I'll never ever put any links in my description while asking for anything because something like he does. It's like, oh, you don't have to, but I'll put it there anyway. That's still indirectly asking for it. So yeah, that's no.
I mean, I've always said as a joke, hey, you can always just send me money because I don't make anything on YouTube. Not anymore. It was the whole Jake Paul thing. But I barely make anything, and everybody comes to me asking if I'd pay the money for their subscribe thing, and it's like no. It's so stupid nowadays that people do use money to get subscribers.
Yeah, like
I just don't know if any Yugi YouTubers are doing it. But back on the whole Yugi YouTuber thing, I've noticed a lot of people like to pull the truth a little bit, like the Galactic God videos. I saw two people have misinformation on their video, or one was saying that they were happy that Galactic God was gone, and I believe another one was just completely stupid in my opinion.
well, you also said about the advertising that the one
Yeah.
YouTuber did advertise in the store.
Literally what happened today is we're watching Attack on Deck profile, or no, why I quit Yu-Gi-Oh video, and we were watching it, and he's literally like, "Oh yeah, just go here, ask me for the card, blah blah blah." I'm just like, this is boring.
Well, that person was getting into the wrong side of the community. There's the good side to make their own decks and play for fun, and there's those who just the people who go to tournaments and make copy paste decks, play as wins, sore winners / sore losers. Those people, and those people I'll never communicate with, honestly. That's why when they pop my channel, comment deleted, person blocked, end of story. No, I'm not butthurt. I remove toxicity from my channel because I don't want that on my channel. And like I said, if anyone's like that, unsubscribe, don't watch me again. Simple as that. Why? Because honestly, I'm not on here to get a big number. I just want my channel to be positive free so I can actually teach people, and have a positive heart for the people who play the game properly. Because I don't want those kind of people coming on my channel seeing all this complaining and whining, like what happened with me on Duel Network. I went on there, it was like, oh, a place to play the game for fun. And then all these toxic people came on there, and then I just didn't want to go there anymore because it was toxic. And the point of this site being made was you go and then you play for fun. And a lot of people left because all these toxic people. And I don't want that to happen on my channel because I'll lose more subscribers than we'll gain any because I don't want to have my channel just filled with toxic people. So I'm just like, if that's what it is, I don't care. It's my channel. And no, I'm not butthurt because I read the comments, but they get removed after that. I find it's toxic and narcissistic too because I had one like that recently that was blaming cardboard for that, but whatever.
But that was pretty much it.
On the person why they quit though, it's like you were in the wrong side, and a lot of it is people who are illiterate, they're stupid, they're lazy, and I'm not saying this in a good way either because they're like, oh, I like the way back was back then, Raigeki, destroy all monster phone controls, 1 sentence. Now people complain about the Inferno cards on this big paragraph.
Kind of like how when I used to use Tachyon Transmigration all the time on Duel Network, and everybody screamed the same thing. You can't do that. You can't activate a trap from your hand. And they called admin. You guys want to know how many times I got fucking banned? Like,
I've lost count.
I've lost count how many times I've been banned because of Tachyon Transmigration and because they were their butt fucked, buddy.
Yeah, Tachyon Transmigration is an official hand trap card. Those R1s are effect monsters, so you're aware. But anyway, when you get a card, read it from top to bottom every way. If you can't do that, you need to go back to school, go back to English class, and get some knowledge. Because honestly, your brain didn't have no brain cells if you can't read that. Like seriously, that's part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Learning English and math. If you can't read, don't play the game. If you can't do math, don't play the game. Like the cards way back in the day took no skill because it's just one text that has no drawback. These art cards actually require thinking and knowledge to actually play these cards. So you complain because Synchros, Xyz, or Pendulum Links came out. You're just buttered because you have to actually learn them. And don't say, well, what about new people? Well, because I've been playing ever since it first came out, and I put so much time to learning every mechanic there is, every card, and how every deck and card operates. So if I can put in the work and I did it all by myself, you can do it too. You can self-teach yourself too, or have someone teach it to you. Okay? But it's just bone laziness and then just blaming it on the game. No, it's your fault because you don't put the work and effort. That's like going to a job, working half-assed and expecting a full pay. That's not the way it works. You want something, put effort into it. Because obviously you never cared about the game in the first place. So, but no, if the game doesn't evolve, it becomes boring and stale and people quit. I actually like the fact that it's evolving. And I hope after it rains, a new mechanic comes out. I just hope they keep doing stuff evolve on. The only issue I have is with the Master Rules 4, and no, it's not the Link Monster's fault, because originally these Master Rules weren't going to affect Penums or the Air cards, but because Konami got all, greedy over money, that's why they put it in there to force us to buy their new product, because the new product wouldn't have sold if they didn't introduce the new rules. So, I don't know, it's just sad though, and people say, well, what about new players coming on to learn all the cards at once? Take your time. Start with rituals and fusion. Start with the basics. Then go into synchros. Then Xyz. Then Penmals. Then links. Just take your time and understand the things. Okay? And if your deck doesn't, use those card mechanics, then you don't really learn about them, unfortunately. So, anyways, anything you have to say?
No,
For that person?
not really. I just want to go to bed. It's like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't realize how late it was.
It's all good.
Anything else we're going to talk about the truth or no?
Not really. Just more the fact that don't just keep on going. Keep building the deck that you want. Don't let others control it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is X Punishment.
It's Supreme King.
We're signing out.
Get your game on.